Hello and welcome to a reading vlog. I am doing a 24-hour readathon. It is currently 11:30 on Friday night. My readathon starts at midnight. I am not going to be staying awake for the whole time, but I am determined. I say this every time. I am determined to make this a good 24-hour readathon and make this a good 24-hour reading vlog. Fingers crossed. I need to get over the fact that, sometimes I just do things that are normal and boring and just include them because it's a day in my life with a 24-hour readathon. So, that's the plan for today. Before I get into it though, I do want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Suri, and I'm going to do a little time hop here for me in my bathroom, which will probably be me tomorrow morning, but you're going to see it now. Hello, future Jade. Hello from Jade of the future in her bathroom. Good morning. Thank you to Suri for sponsoring this video. If you've seen any of my vlogs before, you know I love my Suri toothbrush. It is an electric rechargeable toothbrush. The battery life on this lasts a month plus, which is absolutely fantastic because my old one used to just die all the time. One of my favourite things about Suri is the sleek design and the mirror mounting. Again, let me show you. There it is. Boom. There. I don't have any dusty, dirty toothbrush pots. Jake's is over there. Mine is over there. Happy days for us both. Really, it's a brand I'm super passionate about, which is not something I ever really thought I would say about a toothbrush, but I am. Makes my teeth feel good, makes my teeth feel clean, sparkly, and it's just a nice way to keep the bathroom a bit nicer, a bit more organised, and as I say, the battery life lasts so long that I don't have to worry about it for an entire month. And on top of that, when I go jetting around the world, you might know I've recently been to the Arctic, we've got a little UV travel case for it as well, so you can pop your toothbrush in its case, if I pop it in there properly, in its case, and then you can charge it whilst it's in its case as well if you need to, and it keeps it nice and clean and sparkly in there on your travels as well. So, big fan of the brand. And I'm also happy to let you know that I do have a discount code, which is JADE2026, which you can use to get yourself some money off on the Suri website. I'll leave the links down below and on the screen here, so do please go and check them out. Big fan, and now I need to brush my teeth, so let's do that. Nice and sparkly, nice and clean, and one of my other absolute favourite things about Suri is the fact that the heads are plant-based and recyclable by Suri, so you get a little bag to send them back in, and they can recycle the parts, and they're based with plant-based material, and then you've got this sleek aluminium body which will last you forever. It's the last toothbrush you would ever need, so you're doing a little eco-friendly bit with this as well with your recyclable heads. So thank you once again to Suri for sponsoring this video. Use my code JADE2026 to save yourself some money, details down below. And now, snap that back to the mirror, back to past me from last night. And back to past Jade. Hello again. I am now going to hop on some sprints with my patrons and kick us off with some midnight sprinties. My plan immediately is I want to read a volume of Perks of Being an S-Class Heroine before I go to bed. I have very much been enjoying this. I read 2 volumes of it very recently, so I'm looking forward to continuing it. And then I don't know what the rest of the plan might be TBR wise. I think we'll just tackle it as we go. But yeah, I'm gonna hop on my sprinties. Thanks to Suri for sponsoring. I'll see you in a little bit. Midnight. Reading. Book number 1, done already. Volume 5 of Perks has been completed. I love this series an awful lot. It's like it's happening. It's happening. So I recently read volume 3 and 4, and where we start in volume 1, our main character, Ella, is 10 years old. She is a human girl. She, in reality, passes away, but she purchases an insurance package to allow her to transmitigate into a fictional world. And she lands in an S-class world. And then between the ages of 10 and 20, she's in the tutorial period where she's learning to be a healer and a fighter and a religious head. Like, it's so cool, and it's kind of like a game, almost like a video game, and in places she looks absolutely insane to the other characters because she's talking with her gods, which are the people like controlling the game, like the lords, the lord voice and the lord architect of the world and whatnot. And yeah, now she's 20, she's finished the tutorial period, and the shit is about to hit the fan. I'm so excited to continue. However, I do also think that there is a very good point to pause in this story. I do have volume 6 sat right next to me, but I don't think I'm going to go straight into volume 6. I think I am going to try something else for a bit first. I might still read volume 6 later today, but for right now, I am not. Because I think that's a good place to pause, but absolutely fantastic. Like, 5 stars. Love it. Love it so much. And now I can't decide between these two books for my next read. I've got The Dream Gatherer, which is a short story collection from the Green Rider series, which I absolutely love. And I have Messenger Cat Cafe, which just looks super cute. And I can't decide what I want to do. But these are short stories, so I could read one of these and then, like, flip around. That makes a lot of sense. I've just decided I'm going to read the first short story in this one, which is The Dream Gatherer. So there's 3 stories in this one. The Dream Gatherer, Wishwind, and Linked on the Lake of Souls. So the first one, it's about the Berry Sisters. I love the Berry Sisters. Okay, I'm going to read this. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to read. It's now 1:05 in the morning, but I'm feeling alright. We can keep going for now. Bedtime. It is 2 a.m. now. So I've been up for a couple of hours. 2 minutes past 2 in the morning. I obviously finished S-class and have finished the first short story in The Dream Gatherer. So, go me. Right now, though, I am so tired. So, I'm going to go to bed, get myself some sleep, and I will be back in the morning, being a bit more alive, I hope. Good morning, pals. My microphone is dead, so sorry about that. I have just got myself ready for the day. Brushed my teeth with my Suri toothbrush, of course. And me and Jake are getting ready to head out. He's got a couple of errands that he needs to run for bits and pieces for his shed, and we need to do a bit of a food shop. We're going to nip to the butcher's, all of that good stuff. So a little bit of an errand morning, but my plan for today obviously is still going to be to finish this. I read one story last night. I might see if I can read another story before we go out, because he's still faffing around, so I might as well start on Linked on the Lake of Souls is the next one in that. However, because I know I will be doing this today with Mr. Boy, I'm really trying to get back into the habit of doing a 5k walk with him every day. I needed an audiobook for that, because yesterday I was just listening to music, so I know I needed an audiobook. So I've downloaded the audiobook for this one. I recently picked this up, like last weekend when I was in London. I picked this one up. Messenger Cat Cafe, and translated about a cat who I believe has passed away, so could make me cry. And the cat is now like a messenger cat. Yeah, the divide between the lands of the living and the dead can be traversed. And Futa needs to deliver messages without unnerving the living, and he might get to reunite with his family again. So I expect to cry, but I have the audiobook for this one ready. Also, I just love the cover for this. Absolutely stunning. So I'll have the audiobook for this ready to go, and obviously physically reading this. But yeah, right now, errand running. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. It is such a lovely day. It is now 1:45. All my errands took a little bit longer than anticipated, but I have started listening to the Messenger Cat Cafe whilst on my errands. I've read like 6 chapters so far, or listened to 6 chapters so far, and so far so good. It's alright. I don't really have a great deal of thoughts and feelings, but so far so good. The plan is, I've got sprints starting at 2, and those sprints will go on for the rest of the day. But I thought I'd just give you a rundown of what I've done this morning. So got up, done 1 load of laundry, a second load of laundry is on. I have done food shopping. I've gone to B&M for like cleaning supply shopping. We have absolutely stocked the fridge. Do you want to see? This is my fridge. Da, 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 da. Fridge is stocked. So much Monster. I have to be prepared. We have got like protein yogurts, so many protein yogurts, some meat that's been defrosting, some more meats, drinks, some leftovers, sausage rolls, ham, pre-cooked chicken, chorizo, protein desserts, chicken, sausages, and some ciabatta, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas, apples, baked potatoes, lettuce, some plant-based yogurt that I want to try. And here we've got more lettuce, cucumber, oranges. And in here we have got broccoli, green beans, tomatoes, bell peppers, and carrots as well. So plenty of stuff in there. I am kind of on a bit of a thing at the minute. We also got some freezer bits and pieces. I've got some more like turkey mince, pork mince, and chicken in the freezer, and some bags of like stir fry, pre-made frozen stir fry for like an easy dinner. Oh, and sorted out my cupboard. Look in my cupboard. Sorted out my cupboard a little. It still looks a bit of a mess, but it's better than it was. Ignoring the top shelf because I can't actually reach it, but that's where all my pasta and my tea bags, flour, sugar, and Jake's Sneak lives. But I've now got a row of tin tomatoes. I've got a row of tuna. I've got a row of beans, a row of different beans, a row of sweet corn, passata, and I've got some, behind these pastries, I've got some curry sauces, and then Jake wanted to try some pastry thingies, some Greek biscuits. There. And I also got myself some rice cakes. I don't know if I like rice cakes, but I know they're like healthy snacks. Eggs, sauces, biscuits, and chocolate and stuff, all for Jake. Essentially, I have decided that I really want to try and be good. So I've actually started, like, I hate talking about this because I hate talking about food, but I feel like I need accountability, and I hate diet culture and calorie counting and all of that. Like, I really do. But I'm determined to do something myself about the way I feel about myself at the minute. So I have my calorie counting app, I got myself some food scales, and I'm trying, hence like the rice cakes and how much salad and stuff is in there and the protein yogurts and whatnot. I am determined. But yeah, that's that. So right now I'm going to go and start sprints, I guess. And then I think I'm going to try and put like a nice long sprint on so that I can do my because it takes about an hour and a half which is a ridiculously long time. But when I'm doing it with Finn, obviously it would be silly to not do it with Finn, he stops and sniffs and dawdles and pees and sniffs and pees and sniffs and sniffs and pees. So it takes a while because the dog likes to, you know, meander along. Oh, and I've cleaned the kitchen. Like, my countertops are now all beautiful, my oven is clean, my chopping board's all like reset and clean, cleaned out the air fryer, cleaned the toaster, cleaned the kettle. I got a little bit into the cleaning. The floor needs a good mop, but you can't see that, so that's fine. I might ask Jake to mop the floors because I can't be asked. And now he's gone out to see his mum because it's his mum's birthday. So anyway, let's go upstairs and get comfy for some sprinties. I will need to hang out that second load of laundry in a bit. Not right now though. Where's my dog? There's my dog. Hee. There's my boy. There's my baby. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. He has no ears. He's a seal. He's a Shiba. He's a seal. He's a Shiba. Seal. Shiba. Anyway, that's enough of that. Back to my book. I'm going to try and read the next Dream Gatherer short story. That's what I'm going to do first, because then I can wait for that laundry and go on the a little bit later. Okay, sprints are on, vlog camera is on. I have received a parcel from the delightful Ocean, who has asked me to open it on sprints. So we're going to do it whilst vlogging as well. So for you people watching it live, you get to witness it twice. It's just something fun, she says. I like fun. Oh, that scared the dog. Oh, okay, number one, chocolate. Chocolate, Tony's as well. Oh, I love Tony's. Thank you for that. There's more in here. There is, fuck yeah, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Volume 2. I am so excited about this. I read Volume 1 not that long ago, and had a really good time with it. It's foodie and also like gamey, with our main character being plopped into a fictional world and has access to like these levels and stats and things that people in the rest of the world don't. And he has access to this like shop where he can buy food, so he's just become like super overpowered because he can just buy food from this shop that none of the other people have access to. So he's a chef, campfire cooking with an absurd skill. I really liked Volume 1, so I'm very excited about that. Thank you so much, Ocean. And there's something else, which is super cute. Little Evie. Is this Evie, or is this like a blind box where it could be any of them? I don't know, because this is all in a different language. I don't know if there's going to be an Evie in here or an evolution. It's an evolution blind box. Okay, so that's just like the cover, but it could be anything from the side. Okay. Oh my god, it could be anything. Oh, that's so exciting. Ocean, you're so cute. Are we ready? What do we think I've got? I would be happy with any of them. There's the bag. Oh, and it comes with a little bean bag. It's a little bean bag for the evolution. Oh, no, Finn, you can't have that. That literally didn't open. Try again. Who have we got? Who have we got? We've got Evie. We do have Evie. Oh, it's so cute. Her ear came off. Let me put her little ear back in. There we go. It's a little Evie. How cute. And then it just sits on the little beanbag. What do you think, babe? What do you think? Do you like it? Looks a little bit like you. Ocean, thank you so much for a little goodie parcel. Chocolate, book, Pokemon. Like, literally, could you encompass me anymore in a parcel? What is it? Doesn't sniff like... That's the drill. Don't worry. Hey, Finn. Finn, do you go for a walk? Do you go for a walk? Lazy boy. We're going to go for our walk. We're going to do our 5K. Let's get our steps in. Returned home from the walk, and as I was returning home, I finished the audiobook for Messenger Cat Cafe. So this one is now complete. So that is my second book for the gym completed. This was fine. Just fine. Like, it didn't get me emotionally. It's not quite what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a bit more emotional and tug at my heartstrings a little bit more than it actually did. But it was more so this cat. This cat's gone to the afterlife, which isn't an emotional thing. Like, it just is what it is. He's lived a very happy life. He's happy about it. And in the afterlife, these cats have to have jobs. And he gets the job at the Messenger Cat Cafe, and then they have to perform these jobs for 7 months in order to be able to, like, pass between the land of the living and the afterlife. But his job as a messenger cat allows him to pass between anyway, and he's passing messages from one person onto another by, like, soul. Like, he sucks up souls into his tail, which sounds bizarre. But yeah, it just wasn't very impactful or emotional. It was just fine, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Like, the audiobook wasn't very long. It lasted my walk, which is exactly what I needed it to do, but it was just fine. There was one chapter where the, like, mission that the cat had to do someone he was transferring a message for. Like, their appearance was described in a way that I was like, that feels a bit violently unnecessary. So I wasn't super into that. But for the most part, I think this is just going to be a really forgettable one. Like, it was just okay. I just had an okay time. So I'm going to give it a 3-star rating. Whoop-de-doo. Another one bites the dust. And now I'm going to go back to The Dream Gatherer and actually read The Dream Gatherer, which I'm very excited about because this is the short story about the Berry sisters. And I love the Berry sisters in Green Rider. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. So that's where I'm headed. I have decided it's time for dinner. So I'm going to preheat my oven and get out a tray. Whoa. We're going to do it in my big glass one. I need some oil. Not masses, but a bit. That'll do. And I'm going to need a lot of garlic and a lot of Italian seasoning. And I'm going to need chicken and tomatoes. You know what else would actually go really well with this? Red onion. And I have 1 red onion. Let's get cooking. I figure before I dig into this, I should show you the finished result. Ciabatta. And then my balsamic chicken, red onion, tomato, thingamajiggy. It's been so long since I've eaten this and I'm so excited to dive in. And you, sir, Finn, mister, cannot have any. Stop it. Not for you. Not for you. No. So, dinner was delicious, as anticipated. I really enjoy that dinner, and I don't know why I don't make it more often. I don't know if it is the sort of dish that has a name, but I do just call it my tomato balsamic garlic chicken tray thing. And it's delightful. And I couldn't eat all of the ciabatta with it. I was stuffed. Very filling, very nice. Lovely, lovely dish. Besides the point, I finished this as well. So this is now done. The 3 books that I set out to finish in this vlog have been finished. And I loved this one. I loved The Dream Gatherer. It was so, like, the Berry sisters are such a bizarre pair of characters. And from the first Green Rider book, from reading Green Rider, like, I've just been so intrigued by them. The nonsensical, whimsical weirdness. They're so eccentric and bizarre and just a gift. And I love it. And it was really nice to be in those characters. Be in those characters? Be in a story with those characters. It has really put me in a massive fantasy mood, though. Like, I really just want to pick up Winterlight, but I can't, because I still need to do some more for 30 and 30, you know? So I can't pick up Winterlight just yet, because that's like 900 pages and would be a terrible idea. So instead, I'm going to read the one that I opened in this vlog already, and I'm going to read Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Volume 2, that Ocean just gifted me. So, thanks, Ocean. And then I will have read a book that Hannah recently gifted me as well, with perks. And then a gift from Ocean as well. Oh, Finn's got his bumblebee. Christmas bee! Ready? Ready? Go! He's going to get it! Come here! Give it here! Give it here! Go! Oh, you bought me the bumblebee! You bought me the bumblebee! It's got a little Christmas hat on. Go! How have you got so much energy again? You didn't quite make it all the way over here. You were asleep, and now you are not asleep. Boop. 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 Go! Silly dog. Oh, I love you so much, silly dog. Oh, you're so cute. Sidetracked by my violent dog. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I read volume 1 this month as well and really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to read more. So that's the plan. You good? You want me to throw the bee again? Look at your little teeth. Go! And we're done. I have just finished volume 2 of Campfire Cooking in Another World with my absurd skill. This is good fun. I like this. It's kind of nonsense, and it's just about him feeding his enormous legendary beast as he's exploring the world and trying to kind of stay under the radar, but he's got an enormous legendary wolf as a familiar just trotting along beside him, so staying under the radar doesn't really work super well. But it's good fun. I enjoyed. So, that does mean that for today, I have read 4 books, which is pretty decent going. I really enjoyed Perks of Being an S-Class Heroine, really enjoyed The Dream Gatherer, enjoyed Campfire Cooking, and Messenger Cat Cafe was just a bit meh. So, a mixed bag, but overall, a pretty positive bag, and I actually feel really good about today as a whole. Like, the walk that I went on today was really nice, the weather's been good today, done 2 loads of laundry, cleaned the kitchen, did a food shop, been sprinting. I feel like this vlog has actually had a decent amount of content in it. Like, normally when I do a 24-hour or like a spend a day with me sort of vlog, I feel like they're like 15 minutes long. I think this one might be a bit longer than that, maybe. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Hip hip hooray. And on that note, I'm going to go to bed and finish my day. So, thank you very much for watching and hanging out. Thank you once again to Suri for sponsoring this video. The link to check them out is down below. And my code as well, Jade2026, is yours to use for some sweet, sweet discount. Shout out to Suri. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. And I'll see you in whatever comes next. Bye!